Hello, I'm Rafaela. Thanks for visiting Toastmasters International, where more than 4 million people have gained the confidence to communicate and lead in any circumstance. They've done this by becoming a member of a Toastmasters club. Toastmasters has a network of more than 13,000 clubs around the world to choose from. And although the format isn't exactly the same in all of these clubs, one thing is consistent. Members give speeches, take on meeting roles, and have a great time learning. If you're interested in seeing what a typical club meeting is like, please join me at my club, the Bright and Early Toastmasters. Your timing is perfect. The meeting is just about to begin. During a club meeting, a few members volunteer to take on meeting roles, such as Toastmaster of the Day, Timer, Grammarian, or Evaluator. Some members give speeches. Club meetings are free to visit, and when you do, you'll have a chance to find out about the communication and leadership skills members develop every time they participate.
All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Bright and Early Toastmasters Club. I call this meeting to order.
Nicholas is our club president. He starts every meeting by welcoming us and introducing the Toastmaster of the Day.
And for order of business, I'd like to introduce Jay, our Toastmaster.
The Toastmaster of the Day is the chair of a meeting. Jay's job as today's Toastmaster is to introduce speakers and keep the meeting rolling along. It's great practice for leading meetings. Jay starts the meeting by introducing the people who will fill the meeting roles. The purpose of the meeting roles is to help members improve their skills in both communication and leadership by providing feedback and evaluation.
And now I'd like to introduce our awe counter, Deborah.
Many clubs use an awe counter at meetings. This person helps Toastmasters keep track of filler words they use while speaking. At the end of each meeting, the awe counter reports how many ahs, ums, and other filler words each speaker used. This helps members become more aware of unintended words or sounds they make when they speak.
And now I'd like to introduce our grammarian, Danielle.
Hi everybody.
The grammarian's job is to listen to the way members speak and provide feedback that helps them build their language skills.
I also introduce a word for practice, and today's word is industrious, okay? Which means to work energetically and devotedly. So somebody who's very hardworking is industrious. If you can, use this in your speeches today.
With the grammarian's help, every member can stretch his or her vocabulary. And if a member says something with flair, the grammarian calls attention to it. Not all clubs have an awe counter. Sometimes the grammarian does that job too.
And now I'd like to introduce Seth, our timer.
Today, Seth is our timer. The timer helps to keep the meeting on schedule and times each speech. The timer uses two important tools, a stopwatch and timing lights. With the stopwatch, he'll measure how long someone speaks down to the second. And using the green, amber, and red timing lights, he alerts speakers to how long they've spoken and how much time they have left, because an important part of speaking and leading is using your time well. Next, Jay introduces Cheyenne, the general evaluator for this meeting.
Hello everyone, I'm Cheyenne. As the general evaluator today, I'm going to report on the overall flow of your meeting, and then I'll provide feedback on how we can improve our club meetings overall.
In her role as general evaluator, Cheyenne takes notes throughout the meeting and reports back to everyone, giving specific feedback on how well the meeting flowed and also on how future meetings might be improved. For example, did each member who had a role prepare ahead of time? Did they perform their duties correctly? Cheyenne will be sure to point out what worked and what didn't. In every club meeting, there are at least 2 members who will present a speech. These speakers don't just stand up and start talking. They use the guidelines in the Competent Communication, or CC Manual, or the Advanced Communication Series, ACS manuals, to fully prepare their presentations and achieve the objectives for each speech. The CC Manual speeches usually last 5 to 7 minutes. ACS Manual project speeches are 5 to 7 minutes or longer, depending upon the assignment. Every speaker who has prepared a speech in advance enjoys one of Toastmasters' greatest benefits, evaluation. Think of it as having a friend watch you practice a speech and then give you helpful feedback. The speaker usually meets with the evaluator before the meeting and asks to be watched for some aspects of the talk.
Hi everyone, Leslie is working on project number 4 on how to say it.
Today, Leslie will give a prepared speech and David is set to evaluate it. First, he announces her goals and what she asked him to consider while he watches her give her speech.
Let's welcome Leslie up to share